This video is inspired by something that somebody wrote me. And I don't want to read what they wrote, but I do believe that there's a life lesson in all of it. And I want to say, in so many words, can we normalize keeping secrets? Can we do that? I feel like we live in this very tell-all information age. Everybody knows everything. You know, people that you don't even know, that you've never met, they know what you had for breakfast because we are taking photos and posting them on our stories about all of these small moments in our lives that people who are not around us shouldn't know. But that being said, I feel like we can easily get caught up in oversharing. Just genuinely saying too much, sharing too much. And I believe that sometimes society has made it so normal that we feel like we have to. I want to say, I feel like, right? I feel like I grew, when I stay stuttering. When I was younger, I feel like I used to tell all my business. Like, I'll tell everything to anybody, whatever. I feel like I was raised off the scripture, which is it's the scripture, but I was gonna say theory, the whole idea of don't let your good be evil spoken of, and all that is amazing. But I feel like it conditioned me to just kind of tell everything just so that nothing was ever misunderstood. So it's like, so that you don't think that I'm doing something that I'm not supposed to do, I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. Or so that you don't assume that things are a different way, I'm going to tell you exactly how things are. Listen, you don't owe nobody that. You don't owe nobody that. You should definitely do everything in your power to keep a good name, a good reputation, a clean record. But you don't owe nobody the satisfaction of knowing every single thing about you. Because at the end of the day, you can do all of that and people are still going to assume. People are still going to feel how they want to feel. And all you're doing is subjecting yourself to these social pressures that everybody got to know what's going on in your life. To anybody who's dealing with oversharing, you know, you just feel like you're saying too much, doing too much, or people telling your business, I challenge you to keep a secret. Listen, it's not always a good thing to be an open book. Sometimes we need to shut up. Sometimes there are things about us in our lives that we don't gotta tell people. I don't know why we feel like we gotta tell somebody all our business, and you don't. You don't. Especially if you're an adult, you don't owe nobody none of your business. We love our parents enough to tell them stuff, what we doing, what we going, but you ain't gotta tell nobody nothing. You really don't have to. So I feel like we should normalize keeping secrets. Find something amazing in your life and don't tell nobody. You know, let something good happen. Get a new job, new car, new something, and don't broadcast it. like go on a trip and don't take no pictures. I did that. Like, one time I just felt like I wasn't really enjoying my vacations because I started this thing where I would like make a story highlight every time I went on a trip. So my whole Instagram was like, oh, from when I went to New York, when I went to LA, when I went to Miami, when I went to Puerto Rico, when I went to wherever else I went, New Orleans. And it was just always a thing, like, I'm going on vacation, I have to flood my story so that I can make a story highlight. And I felt like I wasn't really enjoying my trips because I was just always worried about the highlight. Like, oh my God, I gotta make sure I have all this stuff for the highlight. Bump the highlight. Bump the people. Everybody who feels like you owe them your life. My last trip I went on, I took some pictures and then my camera roll. Somebody gonna ask me, oh, you must wasn't what they say, you must ain't take no pictures. I said, no, I took a lot of pictures. Oh, you must weren't really cute. No, definitely a baddie. Definitely. Oh, because I ain't seen none of them. Exactly. I don't. Listen, it's exhausting. And I feel like people have normalized oversharing so much that when you don't say nothing, all of a sudden you have a list. Like, oh, you didn't have a good time because you ain't take pictures. Oh no, you must have got no money because I don't be seeing you post it up. And it's like, everybody believes that unless you're sharing it or gloating over it or just doing the most about it, then you don't have it. Because we feel like people have to share things about their lives, and we don't. And a lot of people need to shut up. I know I know so many things about people that I've never met that I shouldn't know. Even people that I know stuff that I shouldn't know. But y'all put everything on the internet, then get in your feelings when somebody say something. Everybody don't gotta know everything. Shoot. Do something amazing and don't tell nobody. Keep a secret. Ain't nothing wrong with a secret. Shoot, everybody ain't gotta know everything. Cause you don't gotta tell everybody your business. All that catching up, no, hush. Shh up. Don't say that. But no, for real. And somebody was telling me how they, recently had a very embarrassing moment. That's I don't really want to share, but I mean, y'all not gonna know who it is anyway, but a very embarrassing moment, because somebody, went and told all their business, somebody that they trusted and confided in. And I just feel like, sometimes we have to learn when to speak and when not to speak. We want to tell people stuff so bad, and this is why, designated people are important. Like your therapist, your pastor, like your mother, whoever you can trust. But we can't just be out here just spreading everything. Some stuff we need to keep to ourselves. You're on the internet, and social media has traumatized me. That's why I get on Instagram dang near twice a week. I check my DMs because y'all be telling me y'all business, and I gotta make these videos. But like I cannot like do the the overly completely indulge, because you ever go on the internet and you come across something and you're just like, yeah, I didn't need to know that. That happens to me every day of my life. Like, the internet has traumatized me. I done seen some stuff that I ain't never seen before, that I didn't intend on seeing on the internet. And it's like, it doesn't matter how filtered your page is, because on my page, somebody text me, because on my page I literally only follow like wholesome people, nice stuff, funny stuff. I don't be doing nothing crazy, and they still will recommend me something insane that I'm just like, God knows I did not mean to see this. I didn't want to see this. And once that stuff is in your mind and your spirit, it is there. You can do all the praying you want, the fasting you want, and that's why I just can't do too much social media. I can't. It ain't for me. But with that being said, whatever I was just talking about, what did I say? I said that's why I can't. Yeah, but like, with that being said, there's always something like being like pushed at you, and I'm tired of hearing that. Like, I don't want to see no craziness, and now I got to deal with all this stuff that's going on. That don't make sense to me. I don't like that. And it's just a product of people sharing too much of their business, of their information. And y'all nasty with it. Y'all sloppy with it. It's like, keep a secret. Stop oversharing. And I feel like you really should check yourself if the first thing you want to do is tell somebody. That's the problem. If like you say, oh my God, I got such and such, let me tell so and so, or oh, I got a good picture. The first thing you want to do is post it. You don't want to say, oh my God, I like this picture, let me make it my screensaver. Oh, I like this picture, girl, I'm gonna get this printed and put it in the house. No, it's always post. You have to evaluate those things and understand why and where it comes from. A lot of it it's low key. It's not really low key. It's just soft core attention seeking. Because when you post on the internet, you want people to see it. Oh, I'm cute today, so somebody got to see it so that they can say something. Because if you post a fire picture and you don't get no comments, no likes, no nothing, you're going to be looking like something wrong. Which means that essentially you came here for the validation. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with social media. Just because I don't care for it doesn't mean that everybody a heathen. But always, you know, evaluate your reasoning behind whatever it is that you're doing. And a lot of times we are oversharing. We are posting and having conversations and discussions that we should not be having on the internet. And then it always comes back to bite us in the butt. So in order to keep these problems down, keep a secret. That's what I challenge you to do. Keep a secret for like a whole month. Don't tell nobody. Something that you normally, the first thing you would have done was told. Take a fire photo. I'm talking about baddie status, okay? You look good. You know you look good. Can't nobody tell you don't look good. And don't post it. Just keep it in your camera roll for you. And that's what you cute for, right? Y'all love to say, oh, I don't dress up for other people. I do it for me. Okay, well, keep pictures for you. No, literally. Like, keep the photos for you. And, you know, smile. Fight on. But I feel like it's good practice to definitely, like, start implementing some of these things. You know, have something in your life that you know that the first thing you normally would do is go and tell somebody, but don't tell nobody. Have something in your life where you know the first thing you would do is post it, or like a photo or a big event, and don't post it. I remember, and the internet will kind of like, it gives this false sense of like identity, validation, and even friendship. There are people that if it wasn't for the Instagram app or the Facebook app, you would never talk to. And I feel like if your friendship is based off this one platform, it's not real friendship. Because I remember, was it 21 or 22? My 22nd, yeah, because my 21st birthday, I took a photo shoot. My 22nd birthday, which was this year, I wasn't on social media. I had like deactivated my Facebook, and my Instagram was just like dormant. Like, I just deleted the app. I wasn't on there. And the amount of birthday wishes I received in comparison to the year before was significantly lower. Like, it was just different, because the people who told me happy birthday were people who genuinely cared about me. Like, oh, it's Daisy's birthday, let me tell her happy birthday. Whereas on Facebook, I just showed up in your feed and you ain't got nothing else to do. That's why you scrolling on here. So you gonna tell me happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we have this false sense of friendship where we feel like, oh no, I got all these people and they love me, they crazy about me. Followers ain't friends. They're not. And you know, the internet will have you feeling like you one thing when in real life it's a totally different story. With that being said, make sure that what you do is for you, that it is genuine, and it can't only be for the internet or for other people. And stop telling everybody your business. Seriously, I can't stress that enough. Stop telling everybody your business. Oh Lord. I go drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. Stop, please. Stop telling people your business. When I was younger, I just feel like I used to say a lot of stuff. Just tell a lot of business, tell a lot of my business, tell a lot of, I just used to do too much. I had way too much faith in people, and it has backfired because now I have zero. Okay, honey, it's not like, oh, I now have a healthy amount of faith. No, I don't believe nothing. I don't believe nobody. You ain't fooling me. But you know, I think that it is definitely a lesson that has to be learned. When you can't tell everybody, and you can't trust everybody, especially with your personal business, because some people get mad and they just use that as ammunition. And that's what happened in this case. It's like, oh, I tell you my deepest, darkest secrets, and when I don't like you no more, I'm telling everybody else. And that's not cool. But we can't control how other people act, but we can control what we say out of our mouths, and that is by not telling everybody what we got going on if they're not trustworthy. And sometimes you think people are trustworthy. You never know somebody's a snake till you try them and they bite you. I mean, maybe that wasn't a good analogy, but hold on, let me think of a good one. Thinking. Come on, brain. Think of things. Come on, brain. Think of things. Come on, brain. Think of things. Come on, brain. Been good things. Come on, bro. I don't know. You never know an apple is bitter until you bite into it. You never know that the cake is too moist until you cut it. Sometimes you can tell, but you get where I'm going. And there are some life lessons that just come with pain. As much as we would like for it not to. There's some lessons I had to learn. I was like, Lord, you couldn't just tell me. I wish you just told me. Just write me a note and say, don't go over there. But no, it's like if we never went through the process, we wouldn't know. So when it comes to, you know, like fake friends and just kind of like having bad experiences, all we can do is learn from them and move forward. And in this moving forward, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We are going to stop telling everybody our business. What are we gonna do? We're gonna keep a secret. And I don't ever like to be this, like, you know, everybody raggedy type of person, but listen, stop having faith in everybody. Okay, make people earn it. Okay, you don't have to just be out here like, oh, everybody's trash, nobody's trustworthy. Somebody is, but make them show you that. You know, trust people too much because we got all these internet friendships with people you ain't never met, so that this whole generation just be making friends with people they don't know. Just so easy to trust, so easy to love, and then you getting got. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say is, can we normalize keeping a secret? And keep your secret. Please hush. Shh. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Y'all don't even know what movie that is, but that's all I wanted to say. Bye. And I don't edit these videos, so this is just the bonus clip. Okay, I'm gonna give you some for the bonus clip. I like my little box braids. I really don't like wearing weave in my hair, so I'm making it work, because every time I get it, I hate it. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I try. Sometimes I fail. All right, let me stop. Stop telling people your business.